you jump on
We're
the
on
stage?
tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, first time at the bash or?
No? Third.
Third time?
Well, twice here, once in Virgil.
Okay, nice. And what do you think of Broken Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I heard
Very
you ask,
special place.
I heard you asking Mel where's a good place to grab a feed. Where'd you grab a feed?
Oh, with the little cafe attached to the Astor.
Ah, okay.
Really
Soul Cafe.
Yeah, yeah.
Top price.
Yeah, nice.
They
Very
were.
nice, yeah.
Well, that's all I had at that time of day. It was honestly really good.
So what do you guys think about printing press now that you're here
Well, we
visiting
want to
us?
see it going.
Oh, okay. Maybe tomorrow
Can
night.
you just chuck some news in there? And
So Jason in here, he's our man. We might get him out and get him to do a tour.
Not many people on the planet would do what you do.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. It's quite a small, actually, industry. This is got roto offset printing. They all go into plates,
right.
which are aluminium plates.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's offset, so
Yeah.
that it goes wrong reading.
Yeah.
It goes onto a rubber blanket that's right reading,
Right.
and then it goes onto the paper the right
Yeah.
way around. So,
So
it's,
do you
it's on
put-
right, wrong, right.
Do you
sorry.
put it all together? Do
Can we show the
I'll show you
guys
that.
in there?
What they call oil-based inks.
Yeah.
It's repelled by water, and all the oil goes onto where the image is, and the water repels the other areas.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest ones.
Amazing
But
technology.
it's the first. So this baby was 70 grand. That's where everything gets put onto. Right? All your images go in here and are set up 4 pages, 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. And they go. Yeah.
And that gets put onto the machine, and that's
Yeah.
the image that gets
That's
printed.
it.
Previously, they used to, what you guys are probably aware of negatives.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they'd get the negs, and that's what the red light's for. And they'd put it onto an aluminium plate and get that image burnt onto the
Yeah.
plate. They've actually got an ancient letterpress machine in the storage there, and a smelter where they used to actually melt their own nickel and get the little letters made up individually on a machine, and then superimpose the letters onto a plate and then letterpress it.
How long would it take to make a paper?
Well, back in those days, I think they'd do an 8 hour at least to get something started.
That's still pretty
This year,
quick.
what I'm doing now is, when I have this machine set up, I've got software there where it rips it for me, puts it at different screen angles, separates the files. These chaps don't have to do anything besides design it. Back in the day, they had to separate the cyan, the magenta, the yellow, put screen angles onto it, and all the rest
Every
of
day
it.
for each piece of paper.
Yeah, this machine does it at all. This is the interesting part for me. I push it once it's in, I push it in like that, I'll clamp it down, push it in, on the side, and I hit play. There's a laser in here that spins at 3,500 revs per minute, and it literally burns by laser onto the plate. Brilliant technology. And that's it, comes up either side ready to go. That first unit over here
Insane.
Amazing.
is the black. So what we do for Mundi, they're wanting a lot of colour, right? So that unit I've got set up for tomorrow, which will be 8 pages black and white. Then that big guy there, which we call the tower, he'll do 8 colour pages. 8 colour pages, yes.
Yeah.
And we'll do that. Finish that, how many copies we need, and then we'll put another 8 plates in, do that 6,000 copies, stop that, take it out for another 8 plates.
6,000 copies.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this.
And when do they just go to people's houses or?
Media houses, and there's a couple of staff going to Mundi too.
And you get the whole thing also online as well?
Yes, we do. Priscilla takes care of the online stuff.
Is it loud?
It is relatively big compared to other machines where there's no drying. Yes. This specific ink doesn't need to be dried. That's why, the newspaper sometimes get black ink on it.
Yeah.
That's because it's called wet offset. They the ink is wet because all it does is get absorbed into the paper. It's absorbed. The other machines that have a big hood on it that's got hot air blowing on it or infrared lights, and so that makes a bit of noise. This you can talk relatively and it's not too bad. You know, don't need earplugs.
So that's the colour, you can make pretty much any colour.
Any colour on the spectrum you can make it that. Yeah. This old machine is manual operated. It's older.
How old is
younger.
it? How old is it?
70s, 72.
Yeah.
This system here is a braking system. That's more brake, less brake. Where the new machines, it's all just touch button.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And some of the label machines I've worked on, it has a screen, and the screen is touch screen. And you can go
It's like an old Neve console, the same vintage.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Kind of, yeah.
But it does give a good print. The reproduction, if everything's working well, which the last copy did, was actually good register, good definition, because
Really cool to see.
that machine with a laser etch, magnificent. You can actually change the size of the dot, the shape of the dot,
Wow.
all this type of stuff.
Can you tell the difference between looking at an electronic?
I'll show you.
Yeah, it's like the difference between us listening to some analog and some digital. Mind you, they're getting closer.
The digital, I can't compare it because it's digital. The screen ruling is like 280 lines per inch.
Yeah.
I'm doing 120.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. So
I appreciate that.
Thanks so much for coming
Well,
along.
we'll see how we go tomorrow.
yeah, I'm really keen to see it moving.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that. Maybe you
I'm keen to hear it.
Yeah. I'll speed it up for you. Get a really good buzz going on. Yeah. That's the ink tray, yeah. That's the cyan, and then magenta, yellow, and black on top. And the trick is to get each print right on top of each other. Yeah.
You would think it would be messy business, but it's really clean.
Oh, thank you.
You get on.